Hey, Mom. I'm sorry I wasn't able to take out my phone at work today. It was really hectic all day. Did something happen?
You finally answered! Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting to hear back from you?
I'm sorry. I can't use my phone at work.
Fine, whatever. Laura, I went by your place in the afternoon. Your laundry was out drying. Care to explain yourself?
The weather was nice, so I figured I'd hang dry them today. They say it's much better for clothes than putting them in the dryer.
That's not what I'm talking about. Matt's shirts were covered in wrinkles. Do you even know how to dry your clothes properly?
There's not much I can do about that. They're actually supposed to have wrinkles. The type of fabric they're made of makes it look wrinkled on purpose.
Wrinkly fabric? What? You're having Matt wear trashy shirts like those?
Hey, Matt picked them out himself. It's not like I picked them out.
That's enough excuses. Go get him some proper shirts.
Oh, okay. Sure, will do.
Oh, that reminds me about the dinner you made the other day. Do you have any idea what salt and pepper are? It was like I was eating the air. It had no flavor at all.
Huh? But Dad said it was delicious. Plus, it's Matt's favorite food.
Ugh, do you not even know what flattery is? I'll say what everyone else won't say. It tasted about as dull as hospital food. I'm not a sick person. Put some real flavor in there.
I'll keep that in mind.
You've been married to Matt 3 years already, right? One of these days, you need to learn my style of cooking. Maybe you should get some proper training.
Training?
I'm saying that you need to come here so that I can teach you how this family cooks. What a blessing that would be. Let's do it starting tomorrow.
Sorry, but I have work tomorrow.
Well then, the day after tomorrow.
I have work that day as well.
Seriously? You keep working and working, but you barely make any money. Why don't you save working until you can figure out how to be a proper housewife first?
Well, that would be nice, but I wanted to save some money before I have kids.
Worry about money after you've had them. You haven't even had one kid. Aren't your priorities a little off? You can't do laundry, you can't cook, and you can't even have a child. You have to be a good wife before you can start thinking about being a good mother.
You don't have to say stuff like that.
Then start doing what you're supposed to, huh? That's right. You take the day off on Sundays, right? Let's start your housewife training next Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, also, when you're on your way to the house, could you pick up a lottery ticket? Actually, 30 tickets would be best. Apparently, people always hit at least a few numbers when they buy from that lottery place.
Yeah, I heard that too recently.
You should try buying some too. If you hit the lottery, your whole life would be flipped around.
I don't think I'm that lucky, unfortunately.
Well, even better then. You can use this as a chance to turn your look around. Maybe God will give a good-for-nothing woman like you a chance.
I'll think about it.
Just don't forget about my tickets at least. Since I'm going out of my way to teach you cooking, the ticket cost will be on you, okay? Laura, are you at home yet? I've been trying to reach you for a while now.
Yes, I just got back. Sorry, I didn't see your messages earlier.
Well, then you should have texted me right away. Thank you so much for teaching me your cooking ways today. Those are the kind of things you should be sending me.
Sorry, I said it when I left the house, so I didn't think that would be necessary. But thank you again for teaching me how to cook today.
You really have a long way to go as a wife. You know what? I'll give you some homework ahead of time.
Homework? What do you mean?
Yep. If it's just in your head, you'll forget it right after I teach it to you. I want you to get a notebook by next lesson. Then write everything you learned today and turn it into me. You should also write down some points of reflection. Not just reflection about cooking, but about the things I warned you about as a wife.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
You're getting it wrong again. That's where you say, "Thank you for your guidance, Master." I want you to write that down too.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, also, I forgot to ask you this earlier. Why won't you get pregnant?
It's just a luck and timing thing, really. I don't know. I think it's a blessing for the time being.
Is that really all?
What are you trying to say?
Be honest with me. Don't blame another thing on that bad luck of yours. You're not infertile, are you?
I don't think that's it, but I do go to the gynecologist regularly.
Something's not right. I read this in a magazine the other day. But isn't it harder to get pregnant when you're sick? Maybe you have an STD or something.
What? Don't even joke around about that. I'm perfectly healthy. Cut it out.
I'm not too sure about that. Since you don't have much for brains, your face is all you've got. Before you met Matt, you were fooling around a lot, weren't you? You're not seeing some other guy from work, are you?
Don't say those kinds of things just based on my appearance. Could you please not be so mean to me? I don't do things like that. I don't know what type of person you think I am, but you're not right.
It's not like it's that rare for a housewife to have an affair. I read about it online all the time. I hear it happens a lot these days. And you know, the divorce rate in this country is totally ridiculous.
Please stop. I would never do something like that. Stop making all these assumptions about me. You're completely wrong.
I'm sorry. I was just asking because I got worried. It's not like I'm bullying you or anything. Don't get the wrong idea.
If you say so.
I didn't really want to ask anyway. But, you know, it's a little lonely not having a grandchild yet. Everyone's always proudly showing me pictures of their grandchildren. I have nothing to show them in return.
Even still, you don't need to ask me things like that. We're going to have kids when we're ready. We've talked about it before.
I bet you have. But maybe you should bring it up again. I'm not getting any younger, you know. Before I leave this world, I'd like to hold my grandchild in my arms. If you're not going to get pregnant, then you should go get an examination at the hospital. Maybe think about getting infertility treatment.
I understand. I'll talk about all this again with Matt.
Now you're speaking my language. He might understand the real reason why you won't have kids. Laura, are you done with work yet? Don't work too hard. You've got to save some energy for this Sunday's wife class.
Hi, Mom. What's up?
Well, actually, I wanted to apologize to you. I said a bunch of mean things the other day. Matt got really mad at me and even went as far as saying he wouldn't talk to me anymore. I'm really regretting it.
Oh, don't worry about it. You apologized the other day. He said from now on he'll at least do bare minimum communication, so don't worry about it.
Thank you. To have such an open-hearted daughter makes me truly happy. Even so, I really am cruel.
Mom, what's up with you? You're acting really different. I'm telling you, it's fine. If there's nothing else you need, I'm going to go make dinner. Excuse me.
Wait a second. There is something, actually.
What is it?
You know those lottery tickets I had you buy? You said you bought them, right?
Yes. I went and got just one.
Yeah, about that. The last thing Matt said to me was that you actually won a lot of money from it. You know, since we're so close, I was wondering if you could lend me some money. Like maybe $23,000 or so? I'm actually in some debt myself.
I knew it! There's no way you'd be that nice to me without having a reason. Sorry though, I already spent it all. So I'm not going to be lending you anything.
What? You spent all of it? No way! How was that possible?
I used it all the other day with Matt and your husband.
Why? Why was I not a part of that?
We had a talk about your bullying, including your husband. I have been really down lately, after how much you've been bullying me. So after I won, we headed out and spent it all to cheer me up.
But to spend it all? That's impossible. What in the world did you buy? I'm going to sell whatever my husband bought.
Mom, how much do you think I won?
The prize was huge. So it has to be more than $75,000, right? Were you not talking to the neighbors about wanting to buy a house with it? So it has to be enough to put a down payment for a house with, no?
You've got the wrong idea. We were just joking when we said that. What I won was about $390.
$390?
Yep. So the three of us went through all that money at a fancy steak place.
Huh? Only $390? Don't say such misleading things. Otherwise, people will get the wrong idea.
You're the one who got it wrong, are you not? I never said anything about winning the jackpot. Just that I won money. Plus, even if I won that big prize, I wouldn't lend any of it to you. I don't have an obligation to. And honestly, I wouldn't even lend you a quarter after the way you've treated me.
You're talking pretty big for someone who only won a few $100. I figured if you'd won the big prize, you were the kind of daughter that would give me at least some, but I guess not. Oh, I wasted my time trying to be nice to you. You're useless to me.
You have no right to say that.
That's enough. I don't see any reason why I should associate myself with someone as useless as you. From now on, don't contact me anymore. I don't ever want to see your face again. What in the world have you done? I can't believe you told my husband about my debt.
All I did was tell Matt what you told me. Hey, you said you would never speak this way to me again, but you've already broken your promise. What made you think he wouldn't find out about that eventually?
I was keeping it a secret from him. He would have never known it if it weren't for you. Now that he knows, he's going to divorce me for sure. Why would you do this to me?
Who knows? I guess it just slipped. It's not like I was forbidden from saying it or anything.
You would have understood if you just thought about it for a second.
I guess I'm a terrible wife. Sorry. But I hear this is your second time being in debt, isn't that right? You promised him that you would sign the divorce papers if you got in debt again, so it's your fault.
It's not my fault. I had no choice. I needed money.
Needed or wanted? There's a big difference. You used loan monies to support a certain young man, right? You donated to a live streamer, am I wrong? You were the one looking for men online, so this is all your fault, really.
Why do you know about that?
Dad handed over the laptop you were using. He said there were no expensive brand items in the house and asked if I could look into it. He said he'd been staying up late into the night, looking at the computer, and he thought it was suspicious.
It wasn't anything bad, so it's fine, right? I was purely just supporting him, that's all. That's how those people make their living.
I just can't see how that alone would put you in debt. It blows my mind. It might have been fine if you were working somewhere and spending your own money, but...
I'm not raising children anymore, so I'm just doing what I should as a housewife. I'm not interested in being told off by some good-for-nothing woman like you.
I'm not speaking ill of your hobby, but getting caught up in debt, keeping a secret from your husband, that is a problem. We're going to fully work together with Dad, so don't expect any help from us.
Wait, how about this? Why don't you tell him to reconsider the divorce? If you do, then I'll forgive you.
You'll forgive me? No, I'm okay. Whether or not you and him get divorced is nothing to do with me. Considering how much you've harassed me until now, I don't care what happens to you.
Why? I've done so much for your sake, have I not? I go out of my way every day to walk by your place and make sure things are okay. I even taught you how to cook.
Have you ever heard of unwelcomed kindness? Neither Matt nor I asked for it. I never wanted to have you teach me cooking, especially since you were so arrogant and bossy about it. You're really doing all of that stuff to hang it over our heads. I'm not stupid.
Your mother-in-law is someone you should cherish. How can you say things like this? Didn't your parents raise you right?
If you want to be cherished, then become someone worth cherishing. You're my husband's mother, so I speak with you when I have to. But as far as I'm concerned, we're strangers. You think you suddenly become important to me just because we became family? Have you ever treated me like I was important to you?
I have been!
Is that so? Well, that's news to me, since I've never even felt that a single time. As I thought, there's no way I can get along with you.
Okay. From now on, I'll work hard to be a good mother-in-law. I won't say anything mean to you. So please, just help me out this one time. If you could just tell him that I want him to reconsider our divorce, that would be enough.
You broke your promise to him to never borrow money again. You also broke your promise to never speak ill to your daughter-in-law again. How can I believe anything you say?
Because I'll give a proper apology. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I regret what I've done so much.
Just saying that is easy.
With my husband casting me away, I can't go on living. When I got into debt before, I promised that if it happened again, I'd even waive my share of our property. It's still in writing.
What kind of a respectable wife makes the same mistake again, even after being in so deep? There's nothing I can do for you. You're completely on your own to face the consequences of your own mistakes. So please don't contact me again. After this, Matt's going to block your number so you won't be able to talk to him either.
Wait, I'm begging you. Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, there was something I wanted to tell you.
What? Tell me anything. I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
I got pregnant.
Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations. If that's the case, all the more reason for me to stay with my husband.
No, I think this happened because we knew we'd be parting ways with you. Actually, ever since I bought that lottery ticket, nothing but good things have happened. I think God gave me a chance to turn my luck around.
What are you trying to say?
The reason for my bad luck all along was you. So stay out of my life from now on. I'm finally happy now. My in-laws' marriage ended in a bitter divorce after my mother-in-law's gambling addiction came to light. She had no choice but to leave the house, since she had signed a written statement when she borrowed money from my father-in-law. He had enough evidence to prove her fault and get rid of her quickly. I felt sorry for him, but I also admired his courage and dignity. He was such a gentle and kind man, and he deserved better than a woman who lied, cheated, and wasted his hard-earned money. My mother-in-law, on the other hand, was left with nothing but debts and regrets. She had no place to go, no one to help her, and no way to pay back what she owed. She was desperate and furious, and she blamed us for her misfortune. She tried to barge into our house one day, hoping to find some valuables or money to steal, but she was in for a surprise. We had moved out of that house while she was busy with a divorce. We had bought a new house with the lottery money that I won, thanks to her ironic suggestion. She didn't know that we had moved, so she broke into the wrong house. The new owners were shocked and scared by her intrusion, and they called the police right away. She was arrested for trespassing and burglary, and she had to face the consequences of her actions. She called us later, begging us to bail her out and be her guarantors. But we refused, of course. We wanted nothing to do with her anymore. We didn't know what happened to her after that, and we didn't care. We were happy with our new life, and we didn't need her negativity and drama. My father-in-law sold his house too, and moved into a nice condo near our neighborhood. He was happy for us, and he was excited to become a grandfather. He often visited us and helped us with chores and cooking. He was such a nice father-in-law, and I loved him like my own dad. Now that my source of stress was gone, I focused on raising a child with my precious family. I didn't have any good memories from my time with my mother-in-law, but I was grateful that she recommended me to buy that lottery ticket. It was the best thing she ever did for me.
Camille, why were you holding hands with Aiden? Oh shit, did you see us dating? What, date? Well, I think that you'll eventually find out, so I'll tell you the truth. But I'm going out with Aiden. Sorry for stealing him. Wait, what? I thought you knew because you saw us, right? He's so into me. He said that he likes me more, so he gives me a present every time we go on a date. Seriously. He's not that bad looking. I love the fact that he was top university graduate and rich. His parents own a few rental estate companies and even a condo. OMG, he is perfect. Is that the reason why you stole him from me? What's wrong with that? You were so selfish growing up and would do anything to have it your way, or get what you want. Oh, was I like that growing up? Yes! When you wanted a toy, you cried all day for about 3 days and annoyed Mom and Dad when they ended up buying it for you finally. Also, when you were replaced from the starting lineup for your softball team, you messed up the locker room. You only think about yourself, huh? Don't you think about the other person's feelings? Don't you think that I'm a genius to think about those things, though? I'm sorry, but this is me. Your attitude is disgusting, Camille. You never apologize, do you? Oh, do you want me to apologize to you now? If I do, will you forgive me? I don't need an apology from someone like you. You know what? I'm wasting my time talking to you, so I'll ask Aiden about this. Hi, Aiden. Seems like you're going out with my sister Camille. Do you want to talk about it?
What?
Since when? Are you going to stay with her? Because if you do, I don't want to share. Just, ew.
Wait, when did you hear about this? Why would Camille tell you about this?
I'm the one asking you a question now, so all you need to do is answer me, okay? What's up with you dating my sister? You're my boyfriend. Are you serious? You're probably the only idiot who would do something like this.
Are you making fun of me?
It's true though, right? Can't believe you would do something so gross.
Do you think a person who graduated from a low-level college like you can make fun of me?
Excuse me?
It's just cheating, for God's sakes. Why are you making such a fuss about it? Let me tell you something. You should know that it's your fault that I cheated, okay?
Why are you attacking me?
Just shut up, okay? Don't act cocky just because you're doing well at work. Okay? You know what? I'll split everything out. We have been going out since last year, and yeah, I'm planning to stay with her. You are not the one for me. Here, I answered your question.
So you're gonna dump me?
Exactly. I don't need a whore like you who butters up to the boss.
Butter up? Me?
Yes, even though I'm a top university graduate, I know why you were the boss's favourite. Also, I should have been the leader for the large-scale project last month. Why you? Why are you in the spotlight instead of me?
Okay, first of all, I did not butter up to the boss. My achievement and my effort took me there.
What's with the attitude? You saying that I didn't try hard enough?
Yes! You make other people do small projects for you because you think that it's for low-level people. Also, you blame others when you're the one who makes mistakes. Do you think that someone like you is going to be a good leader?
Just because you're the boss's favourite doesn't mean that you can say anything to me. You can just admit, you know.
Didn't I just tell you that I didn't do anything?
That's why I decided to go out with your sister, okay? You were cocky and even lie.
Okay, you know what? You're wasting my time also, so I have no problem breaking up with you.
Wow, you're such a bitch until the end. Why don't you admit and apologize to me about buttering up to the boss? If you do, then I can think about dating you again.
I didn't do anything to apologize for. Plus, I'm done. So have a good life. We're just going to be co-workers starting tomorrow. April, why are you at our wedding? I didn't invite you. Aiden invited me. What? I just asked him and he said that he didn't. Why are you lying? Can't believe you have the nerve to come to our wedding. Is there a reason why? Oh, let me guess. Did you want to get back with him? It's a waste of time, you know. You're joking, right? I would never want to take him back. Then what the hell do you want? Did you come to celebrate us? Thank you, but you're not invited, so get the fuck out. Okay, then. Bye! I forgot to say this before, but before you leave, make sure to give us the wedding gift money, okay? We'll do that because I'm here as Aiden's boss. What? Boss? You? Yep. Are you okay to kick me out, though? I was asked to give a wedding speech. Wait, hold on. What do you mean you're Aiden's boss? I actually became a boss recently, and it's the company's rule to attend our subordinates' weddings, so that's why I'm here. You're joking, right? That's not possible because you guys work at different companies. Oh, I never told you that I changed my job to the company where Aiden works at. Seriously? My boss before was very terrible because I had to work overtime almost every day and I was unpaid. We could only see each other once a month, so I complained about it to Aiden and he told me to come to his company because there was no overtime. Plus, we'd be able to see each other whenever we want to. I can't believe this! I think he asked me because he wanted someone to do his job for him. Come to think of it, he made me do all of his work, but thanks to him, I was able to become the boss. What? I didn't want to come to the wedding today, but I'm the boss, so here I am. But didn't expect to be kicked out. It's fine with me because I don't need to waste my time. I wish you both the best. Wait, you're not making this up, right? Working at the same company? Aiden's boss? I'm so confused. Take a deep breath and collect your thoughts, okay? Are you worried that your company will know about this? And give you the cold shoulder? Don't worry about it. I'll keep it private.
April, are you serious? You're my boss. How? When?
Didn't you know about this? The company should have put up a notice last month.
I don't care about who goes to what department, so I didn't look at it.
Isn't it common sense for you to look at it if you work there?
Shut up and answer my question. Why the hell are you my boss? I should be the one because I worked here long. Plus, I work so hard.
Just want to tell you that your results matter. So that's why I was chosen, because of my achievements and my effort.
Excuse me? Are you saying that I didn't do anything?
Exactly. You choose what job you want to do and what you don't want to do, and also blame others for your mistakes. You're turning into a jackass since you broke up with me. I heard you judge people based on which college they went to and make fun of people who go to low-level colleges. Who the hell will choose you as a leader?
What did you say?
You should think about what you say. If you keep on doing that, your subordinates might get past you.
Damn, I don't believe this. Oh, so that's why you were ordering me around recently.
You really didn't know about this, huh?
No, this is bullshit. I don't want you as my boss, so I'm going to change my job.
I have no problems with that, but do you have somewhere to go? I heard it's a pretty hard time to change jobs.
I thought that you would ask me that, but don't worry. That's why I'm going to marry Camille. Do you know that she works at a big company? Even though it's a different job for me, I can use her to work there.
Really? That's good to hear.
I hated the company anyways, because I was never asked to become the leader. I think it's just jealousy, though.
No one is jealous of you.
The company is shit, and I'm pretty sure it won't last long, so before that happens, I will quit after the wedding and work at Camille's company. Oh my god, what if I become the leader there?
Sorry to break it to you, but Camille works part-time.
What?
You're thinking about working at her company, but she can't do anything, you know. I think you need to do an interview and take a test to get in.
What the hell are you talking about? She's working full-time.
No, she's not. She's actually never worked full-time since she graduated college.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't know about this? Also, just wanted to tell you that her goal in life is to find a random job and marry whoever.
Wait, she told my parents that she works full-time since college and is a full-time worker now. So my parents were happy and accepted the marriage.
Just a word of advice, she'll do anything to get what she wants, so you should talk to her about things. It'll suck to know the truth after marrying her.
What truth?
You'll see. Anyways, if you're deciding to quit the company, make sure to let me know early, okay? OMG, what should I do? He found out the truth. He found out that I lied to him about working full-time because I wanted to marry him. Why would you lie about that? Because he graduated from a top university and he's rich. If I told him and his parents I only work part-time, there might have been a chance that they would not accept the marriage. I see. What should I do? His parents got pissed and they called off today's wedding and said that I need to pay for the cancellation fees and the alimony for marriage fraud. Of course they'll say that. You better pay them for lying. I can't! The wedding itself cost 60 grand, so there's no way that I can pay for the alimony. I need to pay almost 100 grand. It's your own fault, you know. You're my sister. Wouldn't you ask me if I need any help? Nope. Why would I help a bitch like you who stole my boyfriend? Wait, aren't we a family? Are you just going to ignore me? Yes. I don't consider you a family member. Everything you've done is all your fault, okay? No, please! You don't need to be bummed about it, because you've done everything you can to get what you wanted, right? If you can't pay for it, why don't you ask your boss to see if you can work full-time? Even though it's part-time, you've worked pretty hard, right? There's no way I can talk to my boss about that. I've been ditching my job for weeks. Why? I thought I didn't need to work that much because I was going to get married. Wow. I have no words. Anyway, good luck with everything. Camille went to her job the next day and obviously got fired as soon as she went in. She discussed the marriage with Aiden, but his answer was a capital no. She ended up having to pay 80 grand for the cancellation fee and the alimony for marriage fraud. Of course she couldn't pay for that, so she had to be in debt, which caused my parents to be fed up with her and told her not to come home until she paid it off. Aiden asked me to take him back, but I politely declined. Also, since he didn't have anywhere to go, he didn't quit the company and still works as my subordinate.